Welcome to the Dead Bedroom Revival Podcast. My name is Corey, your host, and I'm very, very excited to be making this episode. It's one of those that I got a question. In fact, I've been getting this question a lot on social media, and it's how to have that conversation. How do I sit down with my partner and have this conversation so that she can understand how I feel and how this is eating away at me? And some people have tried this. And usually when people try and have this conversation, it's usually born of sheer frustration. And if you're anything like me, you've had that conversation, and soon after you finish having the conversation, you wish you never brought it up because it's just opened a serious can of worms. And usually when everybody brings it up, it's usually from a very negative standpoint. You've suffered a lot of rejection. You've suffered you feeling unattractive, unvaluable, not respected. So there's so many things that are in conflict inside you, and then you all of a sudden sort of just spew out all this negativity, and then we expect her to just go, oh my God, this is what's happening, and then okay, I'm gonna fuck you right now. And it doesn't work that way. Generally it puts her on a defensive sometimes, or sometimes she feels like she's a bad partner. So she might actually feel terrible about the situation and think, oh shit, I thought I was a good girlfriend. I thought I was a good wife. And all of a sudden now you're telling me that I'm shit. Then it sort of just goes and hides away. So either way, usually I say never have the conversation. And there's a few things that you need to do before you have the conversation. And really, before you have the conversation, you need to be working on yourself. So this is why I advocate going to the gym. And you're not going to the gym so that you can look amazing for her. So you're not doing that for her. You're not trying to get a six-pack. You're going for the gym so you can start working on mental well-being. So you are fortifying your mind. So you're going to the gym so you can release some stress, get your mind right. By having that sort of level of training, it strengthens your mind, it strengthens the way you feel about yourself. You start feeling good about yourself. And then when you do that, you also start reading books, listening to podcasts. Those are the things that start fortifying your mind. And when you start strengthening your mind, then you start feeling very good about yourself. And when you now have the conversation, when you're feeling good about yourself, generally it goes much better because she will pick up on the fact that you're coming from a happy place, you're not coming from that negative place. And then I think the other thing that most people ask me is, what do I say? Now, if you want to know what to say, I'm not going to give it to you here because I would like to speak to you face to face. So, because I can give you what to say, and because you're now hung up on what to say, the actual words, it will go wrong. But if I speak to you individually, then I can really tailor to your personality, what she is like, what's your experience. Then there's certain things that you're going to have to change in terms of what you say, and certain things I can show you. And if you want to know what that is, go to www.deadbedroom.revival.com. So it's www.deadbedroomrevival.com. But I can also give you, in fact, what I'll give you is that when you do talk about it, you should talk about it as we and us. Avoid saying I. That's one of the things I can say, because I think maybe if you are going to say something, then at least keep it in that mindset. So you avoid saying I feel rejected. I feel like you don't want to have sex with me. Whenever you do that, you're pushing the blame on her. Whereas if you say, our relationship has not been going the way it has in the past, how can we both work on getting it to that place where we were before, or even better? You know, the conversation, when you phrase it that way and you say we and us, it actually creates this opportunity for both of you to really get something going with both of you to fix this. And there's a certain thing that I will show you when you come to the Facebook group, and it's a trick where I learned from a hostage negotiator. So how they actually get somebody to give up the demands on the hostage negotiator. Because you got to imagine this person, when you approach them, they already know that they fucked up in some sort of way. They already know it feels, there's something wrong in the relationship, and now you're trying to fix it, and they are trying to move away from any blame, and they're trying to put all the blame on you. So if you can do this trick, really get them to take claim of, or at least claim where they've gone bad or where they've gone wrong, there's certain things that you need to do. So go to www.theirBedroomRevival.com and we'll be able to show you what to do. And it's absolutely a game changer. I've shown a few people to do this, and it's really, really, really had very good conversation. So thank you very much for listening. Hopefully that's been quite helpful. And just to recap, if you are going to have the conversation and you are on your way to have this conversation today, do not talk about I feel this way. Do not say I at any point. It should be we or us. So how can we go to the next level in terms of our relationship? I would like us to start working on this thing together. The other thing as well that is important when you are having this conversation, don't freestyle it. Beforehand, write down the things that you think are wrong with the relationship. So usually it's the sex, but think deeper than just the sex and the orgasm, because she might feel that you just after the orgasm, and then it's really decreases the value of this conversation. So you want to really think, why do you feel neglected? Why do you feel rejected? Why do you feel disconnected? And then if you can go to the bottom of that, you can then tell them, because when you give a reason why you feel neglected and why you feel neglected within the relationship and how you can go to that place where you both feel connected, it's more valuable than just presenting the orgasm angle. And it should be more than the orgasm angle for it to be worthwhile to work on. So hopefully that's really inspired you and really changed your mind about how to have this conversation, and hopefully it gives you a strategy to really go and have an effective conversation. But in order to learn the other nuances and other sort of tactics on how to really do it effectively, go to www.theirBedroomRevival.com and you get a Facebook group link. Once you go to the Facebook group, we'll be able to show you how you can do this effectively. I'm actually writing out the masterclass on how to do this. So I'm really pretty excited to be presenting it very soon. So go right now and you could be having this. So I'll be seeing you guys soon. Take care.